Here we go. This is a test review for end of module 3. I am going to try to do 1 minute per question, 9 questions. That'll be 9 minutes. Let's get started. I'm going to start my timer now. Okay. Number 1, look at the graph below. Which equation can be used to represent the relationship between x and y for the points shown above? Answer choices are all equations. Right off the bat, I noticed that the y-intercept, this part, this plus 1, it's the same for all the answer choices. So we're really just trying to figure out, what about this term right here, the ones with the x. So from point slope form, I know y equals mx, or sorry, rather, this is slope intercept form, because m is our slope and b is our intercept. I'm just going to write int intercept. Well, it already gave us our intercept is 1, positive 1. Looks correct. What's our slope? Well, we're moving down 1, down 2, down 3, and over 1. You might notice this graph, 2 boxes equals 1 unit. So if the rise is -3 and the run is 1, then our slope is so m is rise over run, so it'd be -3 over 1, which just equals -3. So let's see, B is our answer choice here. Next question. Okay, number 2. The quick car repair shop charges a $50 fee plus $30 an hour for labor. Any automobile parts needed are not included in this charge. What is the cost of the repair job? Y, if Leon's car did not need any parts, but the repair took X hours. Okay, we have these equations. So Y is going to be equal to, there's a $50 fee. You pay that one time, plus you pay $30 an hour. Fairly simple equation, plus 30 and X hours, so it's 30 times X. And we can just see that looks like answer choice D. Number 3. The relationship between the cost of a sandwich and the number of toppings on the pizza is shown below. Which equation represents the data in the table? Cool, so first thing I notice is 0 toppings, the cost is 6. So the cost is going to be equal to 6 plus some of, this is just the base charge. Then we're going to have the extra charge for whatever toppings we have. So how much does a topping cost? Well, let's see, this has 3 toppings and it was $12. So if I do 12 minus 6, then $6 was the cost of the sandwich with no toppings. $6 for 3 more toppings. Okay, so 3 toppings, you added $6. So how much did you add per topping? Well, if I divide by 3, I can see, hey, 1 topping would cost $2. So it's 2 times the number of toppings, which is T. And this looks like answer choice A. The only thing they did is they put these in the opposite order. Cool. Let's go to number 4. I know we're moving quick here. Just going through some questions that are set up similar to our end of module exam. Number 4, which graph represents the solution to the inequality? 2x is less than or equal to -4. Cool, let's solve it right here. I divide by 2 to get x by itself. Divide by 2. So I know on the left I have x is less than or equal to, what's -4 divided by 2? Good, -2. Which one is that? No, it starts at 2. Okay, this one starts at -2, but, or sorry, I skipped this one. This one starts at -2 and it goes to the left, so anything less than, so that looks good. Let's double check. This is -2 and greater, not what we want. This one doesn't start at -2 at all. So B for number 4. Okay, I'm 30 seconds behind. I got to catch up. Let's see, number 5. Let me erase this. Number 5. Which situation can be represented by this equation? 210 plus 10x equals 185 minus 4x. Let's read A. Sierra has a bucket that originally contained 210 fluid ounces of water and is being filled at a rate of 10. So filled means you're going to add. So starting at 210. Filled means add 10 ounces per minute. That looks good. How about the other part? A bucket that had 185. Yeah, that looks good. It is being drained at a rate of 4. Okay, A looks really good. Let's just check on B. Started with a savings of 210, spends 10 per week. That would be like 210 minus 10x because it's spending. So I think B is wrong. You could continue to read through the choice though. Okay, next one, number 6. Use a model to find the value of x. Oh, I love this type of question. Okay, so this bar is x, and then the little boxes are 2. So let's count the x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 x's, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's. So plus 5 times 2, or you could draw parentheses. On the other side, we have x, and we have 13 of these 2's. I'm saying these guys are 2's, each of those little boxes right there. So this is 5x plus 10 equals x plus 26. I should have left more room, but to solve that, I could subtract 10 from both sides. So that would get rid of that 10, and I would have 5x equals x plus, remember, subtract 10, so then we'd have 16. Subtract an x from both sides, you'd have 4x equals 16 if we subtracted 1x. So 1x subtracted from each side, divide both sides by 4, and x equals 4. Answer choice C. Okay, next question, number 7. Solve the following equation for a number x and identify our solution. Awesome. 6 distributes here, so we have 18x plus 24 equals 3. Actually, let's combine the like terms. 3x minus 2x. So this would give us, let me see if I erase that. This would give us x, because 3x minus 2x, and then we would still have the minus 10. We can subtract 24 from both sides, minus 24, so we have minus 34. We have an x. What do we have over here? This cancels. 18x. Subtract an x from both sides, minus an x, so 17x equals negative 34. Divide by 17. Divide by 17. X equals negative 2. And I went way over the space for that one. Let's see. 7, we'd have B. Number 8, 3y minus 10 is less than 17. It wants you to find y. Okay, we can do that. 3y minus 10 is less than 17. Add 10 to both sides. Okay, this should seem like an old skill. We've done this many, many times now, and we will continue to. So I have 3y minus 10 plus 10 cancels the 0. This is less than 17 plus 10 is 27. Excuse the handwriting. Pretty please. Let's divide by 3 on the left to get y by itself. Divide by 3 on the right to get that this new solution. So I have y is less than 27 divided by 3. What is that? Good, it's 9. Answer choice D. One more question. Scroll down to number 9. An equation is graphed on the coordinate plane below. The slope of the line is m equals 2. Point P lies on the line and has coordinates 8, y. What is the y coordinate? Interesting question. And there's no multiple choice. We have to find the solution. Remember, y equals mx plus b. Write that on your paper. Y equals mx plus b. We can fill that out here. We have both. Y equals, m is the slope. They told us that's 2. So y equals 2x plus b. Well, how do I find b? Well, it's the y-intercept. And on the graph, right at the bottom, this has the y-intercept. It intercepts the y-axis which is this vertical axis, at the point 0, -4. So b is -4. This might seem a little bit odd to write it in this particular way, -4. You could also write this as y equals 2x minus 4. Okay, adding a negative or subtracting is the same thing. Last part, if x equals 8. How do I know that? Right here. This is x comma y, like every ordered pair. So my value of x is 8. So if x equals 8, that's an ugly 8. Hang on. Let's see if we can get a better 8. Boom. Okay. If x equals 8, then y equals 2 times, check it out, if x is 8, we know that's 2 times 8 minus 4. Okay, let's solve it. 2 times 8 is 16 minus 4, so that's what y is equal to. Y is equal to, what's 16 minus 4? Boom, 12. Okay, that's how we get it. And then, of course, you need to, bubble that in appropriately, but your solution is y equals 12.